This is a smart plug from Tapo P. It is supported by Matter protocol. It can link with other Matter supported device like my Xiaomi Smart Home Hub 2 and therefore can link with other Xiaomi devices. And also, Ecoflow adds a number of Tapo smart plugs to interact with its power stations. Hence, this is quite different with other smart plugs. Join me in this video as I explore this device.
Una sa lahat, mag-subscribe muna kayo sa aking channel para suportahan ito. You may also join this channel as a member to avail of exclusive perks like priority in comments reply and early access or exclusive access to some videos for members only. You can also help fund some projects here by sharing super thanks.
Wow.
I have never tried the matter compatibility of this Xiaomi Home Hub 2 until this arrives. So this is it. Tapo P110M. It can work with Apple Home, Google Home, a Samsung Smart Things. But what matters most is Matter. We have a guide here. FAQs about Matter. We have a quick start guide. Very cute, huh? Then you have here Matter setup code. And this is the device. Nothing else. Look at it. Very sturdy. Okay. The plug is type C. Okay. And also the back is also type C. Officially it is named Mini Smart Wi-Fi Plug Energy Monitor. I don't know why they emphasize that. This smart plug is model P110M, P for plug and M is for matter. There was also a P110 original variant, but I haven't seen it still sold in the market. The size is 35 mm in height, 64 mm in width, and 40 mm in depth. The maximum load here is 1,800 watts or up to 15 amperes. Anyway, this has also an overload protection. It has a wide range of input voltage, 100 to 240 volts, either on 50 or 60 Hz AC frequency. It has a power button to manually switch on and off the plug. This is made of a polycarbonate material, which is a fire retardant due to its good electrical insulation and properties and excellent toughness. It is smart because it can connect to Wi-Fi but limited to 2.4G channel. It means we can control the plug remotely using an app. Its Bluetooth is only used for setup. It is supporting the latest protocol on smart devices, which is Matter. Hence, it can work with third-party platforms like Apple Home, Amazon's A, Google Assistant, and Smart Things of Samsung. Let's see how this plug works with the Xiaomi Smart Home Hub 2. Also, Ecoflow listed Tapo P110 plug without the M as one of the smart plugs that it can work with. That's the reason why I bought this plug for my River 3 Plus power station. I used to pull out the AC cord from the power station every time I stop the AC charging and insert this again if I want to resume the charging. And you can just imagine the hassle. With the Tapo plug, I just automate the charging by turning on and off this plug while this cord is plugged into it. The Tapo plug can be set up directly with any Matter enabled app, not just Tapo app. However, you need a Matter controller just like the Xiaomi Home Hub 2 to interact with other Xiaomi devices. In my case, I first set it up with the Tapo app.
Device, it's not automatically found by the app. Let's go to plugs, then Tapo P110M. It's already orange and blue. I found it. Okay, now searching for Wi-Fi network. I'll connect to 2.4G. Proceed. to connecting the Tapo device or the plug to my network. Okay, it's connected. Oh, it's Tapo plug. Okay, so there's the plug. Living room new. Okay, that's already on, and there's the energy usage monitor. I can make a schedule actually when for this plug. I can also make a timer. Okay, and also there's an away mode. I can set that also if I want to turn the plug off whenever I am away from home. And there's an smart actions here which I can choose to connect. Okay, go to off. Okay, so there's a lot of choices here. Then you can also share the plug to your household members. And there's a support center here. I turn on the favorite so that it will appear on the uh, favorite page. Okay, so I now have 5 Tapo devices. Now the plug is automatically connected to Alexa. Let's check the Google Home. Google Home. So this is Google Home. Let's check devices. Let's go down and see if there are new devices here. Okay, there's the Tapo plug already. Okay, now let's go back to, or let's go to Xiaomi. Now we'll try to add this. There's a mark here. There's a number one sign on the add button. It means the Mi Home app was able to discover or found a new device. So let's check what is it. A device. You see, Tapo Smart Plug. Okay, so let's tap this one. Then I have to scan the code. So here's the code. Let's scan. It's automatically select my Home Hub 2. It's auto detecting. Scan for nearby Matter devices. Let's wait. What will happen? Couldn't find the Matter device. Manually add pairing code. There's a digit here. 2095. Okay. Go. Next. Okay. Connecting to the device. If there's a problem on scanning, then there's the code, 11 code. Connected successfully. I put it in the living room. The next, it says here, Matter plug. I'll name it as Tapo plug so that it will be consistent. Agree. Okay. Now let's check on Xiaomi Home if I could find the Tapo plug. There it is. The Tapo plug is already one of the devices on my Xiaomi Home app. Okay, so this means I could already link my Xiaomi devices with the Tapo plug. Okay, so I can automate. From the Mi Home app, you can make automation rules with the Tapo plug. You tap Tapo plug, more operations, then open automation, create my scene by adding the add sign at the upper right corner. Then you choose automation. Then you can see there the Tapo plug, which need to be set what you want the plug to do. You can turn on, turn off the plug, or toggle the plug between on and off. And you need to add trigger condition. Let's say smart home devices, and you can see Xiaomi devices here, which you can use as your trigger device for the Tapo plug to work.
Before Matter, you cannot control Tapo devices on the Home app. Then you can add action here, what you want to do, and you can set the time when the automation should work. After doing that, you can save your automation rule. Let's try the actual automation. I plug in the Tapo plug onto the power station with a bulb on it. The plug is off. On the Xiaomi Home app, I set the Tapo plug to turn on when my Xiaomi air purifier is turned off. The bulb will light up once the plug is on. I'm turning off the air purifier now.
Why it's not running?
The Tapo plug automation with the Xiaomi air purifier didn't work. I don't know why. So I made another automation. This time I tried the wireless switch, the Xiaomi wireless switch. If I'll click once the switch or the single press, the Tapo plug will toggle turn on or off. So we'll try. I click once the Xiaomi wireless switch. It's on. I'll push the switch again. I'm now trying to do another automation using still Xiaomi device. And here I set my living room window screen sensor to trigger the plug to turn on or off. Once the screen window opens, the plug, the Tapo plug will turn on and the light bulb also turns on. I'm opening the screen window now. Let's see. It works. You hear the alarm tone in the background, and the bulb also turns on. So let's try to open again the screen window if it can turn off the light. Okay, also it works. So that simple automation rules work except for my air purifier that I cannot explain for now. Nevertheless, I can create more automation rules with my Xiaomi devices while using the Tapo plug. Remember, the Tapo Matter plug was able to communicate with my Xiaomi devices after connecting to the Xiaomi Smart Home Hub 2, which is Matter capable. The next thing I should do is link the Tapo plug to Ecoflow. Okay, let's check Ecoflow. Because Ecoflow listed the Tapo P110 as one of the devices that it can work with. Let's add a device. We'll try. Small devices. There's no list. I cannot find the plug. Where is Tapo here? Add third party device. Let's see. Tapo. To add Matter devices, you need to add a Power Insight that functions as the Matter controller. Scan the QR code on the Power Insight and sign into your account to add it. Okay, so I don't have that Power Insight yet. As I've said earlier, like Xiaomi, I need to have a Matter controller device to link the Tapo plug with the Ecoflow ecosystem, so I cannot automate the River 3 Plus power station using the Tapo plug. But here's an option. This plug has a smart feature called Charge Guard that automatically shuts off the plug when the device inserted to it reaches its set minimum threshold for charging. Charging rate for electronic devices slows down as the battery is approaching its full capacity. For example, according to Tapo, an iPhone 15 is charging at 7 watts after the battery reaches 90% of its capacity. The charging rate decreases further to 2 watts after 20 minutes and will be fully charged in another 10 minutes. So you can set the plug to turn off when the battery of the phone is charging below 2 watts for 30 minutes. Tapo recommends the charge guard settings at 2 watts for 30 minutes for mobile phones, 2 watts for 60 minutes for laptops, and 1 watt for 50 minutes for smartwatches and headphones. The charge guard protects and prolongs battery life of devices that don't have charging limit setting. My Samsung Note 20 Ultra has charging limit setting which I set up to 85%.
On the Tapo app, I have set the charge guard to on position and set at mobile phones or tablet with a power setting of 2 watts and time of 30 minutes. It means the plug will automatically turn off when the charging power remains below 2 watts for 30 minutes. Let's see how the charge guard works. I'm using the Ecoflow rapid charger to charge this Redmi A3 phone on the River 3 Plus power station. The phone's battery is below 20% already, and I expect this to be charged in over an hour. The battery of my phone is already at 100%, meaning it's already fully charged, but the Tapo plug is not turning off. So supposedly the plug will shut off once the charging reaches at about 90% or less, once the charging is at below 2 watts for the next 30 minutes, but it didn't. In fact, the charging reaches up to 100%. So the charge guard of the Tapo smart plug didn't work. The charge guard didn't function because the phone was charging at over 3 watts or even up to 10 watts when the battery capacity reached at 90%, while the threshold setting was at 2% only. Tapo, however, clarifies the recommended settings are for reference only and these recommendations might need adjustments. Since I am going to use the Tapo plug for my River 3 Plus power station, I am going to set the charge guard according to the charge and discharge limits I set on the Ecoflow app. In this case, the charge limit is up to 80% of the battery capacity of the River 3 Plus.
When the battery of the power station has reached 20%, I turn on the Tapo plug and recharging started with a charging power of 370 watts, but it stays at 370 watts the whole recharging period using AC. In short, the charge guard feature of the Tapo plug didn't work on my River 3 Plus. Instead, I set a schedule to turn off the plug every 7:30 in the morning so that the power station will be on battery only and will be charged by solar panel. I can only turn on the AC input of the power station using the Tapo plug either manually or on the app since I cannot automate it.
At least using the Tapo plug, I am no longer pulling out the AC cord every time I stop the charging on the power station. I was hoping that the Ecoflow could work on the plug, but it isn't. Maybe because it only works on the original variant of the plug, which is the P110, the one that is not supported by Matter. Awkward.
You can also do automation rules with the Tapo plug on Google Home, Amazon A, and SmartThings, but it's limited only to on and off. The Tapo plug works using Google Voice Assistant, Amazon A, and Bixby.
Turn on Tapo plug. Ecoflow support confirms that the app is not supporting yet the Tapo P110M smart plug. The original variant P110 is not available in the Philippines, although other Ecoflow supported Tapo plug P100 is available here, but it's only up to 10 amperes load, while Ecoflow recommends that the River 3 power station should be plugged into a socket of at least 15 amperes rating. I hope this video gives you an idea on Matter supported devices. Questions? please comment below. Daghang salamat, Lai.